Call Halayim, Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well, who taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect. I keep out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth, and following the example set by the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well. All right. Shalom to the few sisters that do listen to us as well. This is the brother Jeremiah. All right, from the great millstone Chicago camp, basically coming in your spirit and power, Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai. All right, the true name of the Heavenly Father and the Son. Okay, with another lesson. And this lesson is concerning self-examination, but you know, it was it's basically a response to the brother Matazal from the great millstone Indiana camp. I think his page is GMS 7. You know, all one word, you know, typed together. And yeah, basically he had said something in the beginning of this video, was that we should be able to be willingly cut in the video. And you know, in the spirit, that stuck out to me because it's true. I mean, being cut or being reproved or being corrected doesn't feel good all the time, you know. And, you know, I get corrected, you know, and I get reproved. You know, and we all do it. Sometimes you don't think about it. Sometimes it feels bad. You know, sometimes it don't feel like nothing. But basically, this is the attitude, you know, that a man of the Lord, the mindset. You know, this is the mindset that a man of the Lord has, and we see it all throughout the scriptures with our forefathers. You know, the main one that sticks out to me is, you know, Malak Dawad, King David. You know, in the scriptures. You know, he had that mindset. You know, he asked the Lord that he purge with his side, you know, that he be beat clean, basically, you know, like on a washboard, man, that he get cleaned, man. And one way to purge yourself, you know, is when a brother examine you, when a brother reprove you, when a brother rebuke you. You know, that's being purged with the spirit and power, Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai. But when you bring these jack-ups, you know, you got to take the reproof. The Most High give you reproof too, man. Through the spirit. It might not be, you know, through a brother just telling you, hey brother, you're going off. It might be the Most High humbling you and putting you in a situation where you got to examine yourself and say, damn, what am I doing wrong? You know, sometimes it's not of what you are doing, it's of what you're not doing. You know, but I'm gonna basically get into the scriptures. This is Psalms 139 and verse 22. It says, I hate them with a perfect hatred and count them my enemies. And yes, the Lord and the prophets do promote hate, all right, towards certain things, you know. The scripture says to you know, to teach us to love the good and hate the evil, all right. But this is the point. It says, search me, O Yahweh, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. All right, so it says, search me, the 23rd verse, search me, O Yahweh, and know my heart, and try me and know my thoughts. So the Lord does that through the scriptures. He does that through the men of the Lord. He does that through the trials and tribulations and the setups that he has for you in life. All right, he's searching and trying all our spirits, man. Did not the Lord say he would search Jerusalem with candles? All right. Find a man that settled upon and leads. The Lord check Jake, man. He wants to, you know, the law of the Lord is a lamp. That's a better one for this particular topic. The scriptures say that the law of the Lord is a lamp, man, searching the inward parts, and that's what he's doing with us through the reproof, through the correction, through the you know, through this journey. Verse 24, he said, and see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. So King David is asking to be reproved. He's asking to be corrected, because this is what a man of the Lord knows that he needs to succeed in this journey. And this journey is us running this marathon to get to the end. Scripture say he will do us to the end, the same shall be saved. And we're seeking to endure to the end. All right. This is Proverbs 15 and verse 10. It says, correction is grievous to him that forsaketh the way, and he that hated reproof shall die. So if you hated reproof or you hated correction, that's the way of death, man. You know, America teaches us that lifestyle. Can't tell me nothing, man. You know, don't say nothing. What you don't know will hurt you. And what you don't know will get your ass smoked, man. Like, how about Shimmy, how shine the angels on high by a hand of a wicked messenger, man. You know, you're supposed to know. You're supposed to get checked. You're supposed to get corrected, man. And correction is only grievous. The scripture says it's only grievous. It's grievous to a fool, man. Because a fool don't want to get checked, man. All right. It says, matter of fact, let me get it. Let me read it again. Proverbs 15:10. Correction is grievous to him that forsaketh the way, and he that hateth reproof shall die. All right. Verse 12. It says, a scorner loveth not one that reproveth him. So a scorner, a scoffer, a hard-headed nigga. All right, a scorner, verse 12, Proverbs 15:12. A scorner loveth not one that reproveth him, neither will he go unto the wise. All right, and going to the wise is going to the brothers for counsel. Hey, man, you know, I've been talking to this lady, or, ooh, give me the situation, this don't feel right, or that don't feel right, or, hey, man, you know, I've been down in the spirit, I ain't been able to produce, you know, what should I do? You know, we go to the wise in these situations. We pray to Yahweh, Shimmy, Hawashai. We do fastings. We go in the scriptures. All right. We ask certain men to the Lord. We go to the wise, man. All right. You are supposed to be able to reprove, to check yourself. How the hell are we going to go out to the world, cut and condemn the whole world? Yahweh, Shimmy, Hawashai gave us the platform, YouTube. All right. The street corners. He gave us the wisdom to cut the whole damn world. But you ain't willing to receive the cuts yourself, man. That don't make no sense. That ain't even in balance, man. That's stupidity, man. The scriptures say, take heed to thyself and unto the flock. So before you even go to the flock, you gotta check yourself. Hey, in the ancient world, the priests made atonement for their sins, then they made atonement for the sins of the children of Israel, man. So you know what? That's something to think about, man. All right. Let me get that, it's 1 in Timothy 2. I don't know if it's 1st or 2nd Timothy. Matter of fact, here, look. Here you go. This is 2 Timothy 2 and verse 21. It says, if a man therefore purge himself from these, if a man therefore purge himself, so you got to purge yourself. If a man therefore purge himself from these, he shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meet for the master's use, and prepared unto every good work. So we're supposed to be purged before we go out to the flock. All right? And meet for every good work. Here's another one. All right? This is 2 Timothy 3 and verse 16. It says, all scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of Yahweh may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. So we're supposed to be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. All right, through self-examination. Willing to be cut, man. Willing to be cut and understanding why. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Shimmy, Hawashai. Because that's what we are supposed to be. You know, that's the mindset that our ancient forefathers had. You know, who we are. Yahweh, Shimmy, Hawashai, Ratazah. You know, in the reincarnation. But that's another story, another lesson, you know, for another time. But this is the mind state that we're supposed to have as the men of Yahweh, Shimmy, Hawashai. It says, this is Sirach 10 and 1. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. We get well ordered through counsel, through the law, statutes, and the commandments of Yahweh, Shimmy, Hawashai. And we are the judges of the people. Jay want to call themselves gods, kings, rulers, the judges of the earth, the priests. We supposed to be well instructed. All right, you get well instructed by being rooted in the scriptures, by being amongst the brotherhood. All right, by being able to rule your spirit. All right, and be able to balance and navigate through this present evil world. All right, knowing when to talk, knowing when not to talk. knowing things to act on or react on or not to react on. You know, the Apostle Paul said, but I both discipline my body and bring it into subjection. That's when I preach to others, I myself should become a castaway. Alright, loosely speaking. It's in the book of Corinthians. Alright, so we're supposed to be able to receive the cuts, whether it be from Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, in the situation he put us in, whether it be from the brothers, whether it be, you know, us just reading the scripture and being pricked in our heart. Be willing to get cut, man. It is very profitable. Alright, to have that mind state, because that's the mind state of a righteous man. And it's countless, you know, examples of that through, you know, our forefathers that I can point out in the scriptures, you know. But with that being said, I hope this video was edifying. Call halal yum Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. And use these scriptures, man. The things that are written aforetime. I think this Romans 15:4 are for our learning, man. Even the good, the bad, and the ugly, man. These scriptures are made for us to make ourselves men of the Lord. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Rakazah. Alright, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Again, Shalom.